back to my channel, and as seen from the title, today I'm going to share a more extracurricular side of my university experience, since one of my viewers kindly suggested to share my story on how I got into rugby. I feel like a lot of people are surprised that I played rugby competitively for the university, because looking at this physique, this tiny person, how can she like tackle big rugby players, right? I just want to share my story on how I got into rugby, why I chose rugby, how I feel about this sport. Also, a few weeks ago, another viewer did say that the audio in my video isn't that good, the quality. And this is also the time where my house has construction work every single day straight last week, so I didn't know when to film, I didn't know when it's gonna end, so I had to film when there was construction work. But hopefully the AirPods kind of die down this background noise. Apologies in advance. So right now I'm going to try to film using AirPods and see if it catches my audio better. I do really listen to you guys, and if you have any feedback, please do let me know in the comment section down below, because I don't want to do anything except to improve my channel and to make it more personalized and make content that you actually want. Okay, so my motive to try out rugby, this sport, is that I'm always a gym rat, if like I put it that way. I go to the gym at least 5 times a week, if not probably 6 times a week. I definitely take a rest day because rest is really important for your muscle to recover. But I love powerlifting, I love lifting heavy. That is probably my main sport. Ever since when I was in 6th form, so I've been doing it for a few years, and I just want to use the strength that I've gained from powerlifting to transfer into a sport that I could practically use. And obviously the first sport I thought of is rugby, since it is so violent, I guess. It's not like a good word for it, but you get what I mean. Like, it's really explosive. I never in a million years would have thought I'd go into rugby. This is the last sport I thought I'd actually enjoy and play. But look how the table has turned. I just thought, why not start at university, since everyone tells me that universities should try out everything, test the waters, and don't be scared to just try out anything you're interested in. But I always told myself, okay, I'm gonna try out rugby when I'm at university. But first year Suki, she was so freaking shy. When I got into the sports fair, I'm so intimidated by everyone in the rugby stall, since they look really authoritative, confident, and I'm just like a tiny new little person that came overseas internationally from Hong Kong to this UK country, and I was just like, okay, I can't do it. I'll just stick with my gym and probably will do another sport, since none of my friends are interested in rugby. So I went to do skateboarding with them instead, and obviously I did not enjoy skateboarding that much. Like, I'm not very good with balancing. Also, I have to be honest, since rugby is a really Western sport, in the stall it is all Westerners, which kind of intimidated me a bit. And I think this is a bit of a TMI, but I just think, like, being an Asian, I just feel like, oh, what if they kind of discriminate me and things like that. Obviously it's 21st century and racism is a thing that we all take very seriously, but obviously I still have these kind of fear at the back of my head. So that is also a factor that just pulled me away from approaching them, which is really silly to say now in hindsight. Second year arrived and I matured a bit, I got more comfortable, and I went to the sports fair, and luckily in the stall there is a fellow Asian girl. I'll give her a shout out. I doubt she watches my video, I don't even think she knows I have a YouTube channel, but her name's Jill. She's from Singapore, and she's probably the only one Asian in the store that's also a part of the club. So I obviously approached her, and she just made me feel so comfortable, and I just feel like this club is just full of friendly ladies that just supports each other. And I just put my name down, put my email down. That is my first step into joining rugby. I got contacted by them. They said they're having like a give it a go session, which is like a one-off session for you to have a quick taste at the sport and see if you enjoy it. If you do, you can continue and commit to the club, but if you don't, it's fine. It's completely free for everyone to join and just have fun and just meet new people, meet new friends, right? Since I always wanted to do rugby, I really loved the trial session. Everything they did was so fun, so refreshing. So I kept going by myself, and then slowly I've kind of like blended into their group of girls and made some new friends. We started playing some non-competitive game just within some other clubs in Sheffield. I got to play some of those, and those games I always played as a winger. I am a sprinter, I am quite fast, speedy, so I am a winger, and I'm definitely at the back row. I got to play some of those non-competitive ones, and then The next step is basically representing my university officially to play in the British University College Sports League, and I got put in the second team, which is obviously reasonable, and that's really amazing since there are 3 teams in total. I literally played for 2 to 3 months and I already got put into the team, and which I got to try out other positions such as outside center and inside center. So my positions are normally 11, 14, 13 and 12, which is all the back row. That is basically how I got into rugby at university. I just kind of slowly worked my way up till I got put into the second team, and now I am assigned as one of their team players. Even though coronavirus hit, we had to finish the season a bit earlier, we still finished second in the league, which is amazing. It is literally my first time playing competitive rugby and my team, and I finished super strong. I'm so proud of every single one of my teammates. Definitely an amazing experience. I got to meet so many lovely people. It is normally a very white dominated sport, rugby. I was probably one of the 4 Asians in the club, which was kind of intimidating at first, but honestly we're all the same. Like, doesn't matter, okay? I'm just overthinking too much. Okay, if you want to try out rugby, I have to give you heads up. Obviously a lot of injury, definitely a lot of injury. I get injured basically every single game, like minor injuries every single game. Major injury, I've only had it 3 major, not super major injury, just major. So my first major injury was during training, where someone's rugby stud stepped on my thighs when I got tackled down. She didn't really know where to put her feet, so she decided to stand on my thighs after she tackled me down. So I just had a really big bruise on my thighs that hurted so much. Second injury, I got a black eye from a game of rugby. When I tried to tackle the person was running really quickly. I head bumped into her, and then we both got black eyes. Third injury was a training injury, I think, and basically I got stepped on, like stubbed on my toe with one of those rugby studs again, and my toenail fell off. So honestly, sorry for the TMI, but these are probably the worst injuries I've had in rugby. But the others were normally just minor bruises, just skin scratches. Those are inevitable. Training rugby game, you will get hurt in some way, but it just makes you feel tough and strong. You also get really muddy, dirty, because you will definitely be on the floor when you get tackled or when you tackle someone down. It also takes definitely a lot of commitment and time for you to improve and for you to balance your academic life and your sport life, because for me, I have to go training at least twice a week. Sunday and Monday is my training schedule, sometimes Tuesday, so you really need to space out and be organized in your time. So yeah, that is basically the story on how I got into rugby and my thoughts on rugby. And did I regret it? Definitely no, and I'm definitely gonna pursue rugby even I finish university, since this is a sport I enjoy so much. Probably I'll do it when I do my master's in the UK or the US. I definitely would join the uni team as well. So yeah, that is my sharing on my experience in rugby. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this gave you a good insight on what the sport is like, how to get in, or just how to get into any sport clubs in university. The procedure is really similar, I think, just different sports. So yeah, have an amazing week, and please do let me know whatever you want to see from me. I do enjoy reading your comments very much. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.